So, what is Anthem? Let's take a look. Well, it's not a fly around in a robotic suit all day and explore things, but close. Collecting materials and do that all day? Well, not really that either. Although you do get to craft things, so collecting materials is essential. It's an important part of the game, which I kinda like. And is it a game full of microtransactions where the developers tell you to buy things at all times? Well, not really, but there are microtransactions where you can buy cosmetic things like emotes, like heavy air guitar, well, or paints and materials. Where's the game where you shoot innocent creatures? Kind of, yeah. It's fun. Target practice. Well, let's find out what Anthem is.
To survive, our ancestors invented the javelins and built cities with. Today, it falls to a dedicated group of heroes to face the chaos, protect our homes, and fight for our very survival. We are freelancers. We leap head-on into danger, rescuing the lost, keeping the monsters at bay, and silencing the Anthem's terrible cataclysms.
As they said, you're a freelancer, a kind of a mercenary. You do contracts and you get stuff and you do it with other people.
Ready, Captain Blood?
Ooh, ready. Strong along? Stronger together.
After a terrible start, or terrible in the sense of you lost everything, kind of, and the freelancers lost everything, kind of event, you get to, well, you still get to fly around in one of these awesome robotic suits, of course, and you have a ton of arsenal of weapons, and you get to choose a starter javelin. And for those who care, you also get to choose male or female in the game, if that's important to you. The voices are really different, so that's nice. And after a, well, kind of brief but important tutorial mission, you get to get familiar with your abilities and weapons and mechanics of the game. And when you're done with the tutorial mission, the whole thing, you also get to choose, well, your face, which you never kind of get to see, but there are preset faces. And after every mission you do with either a group or alone, you get experience points for your freelancer, not the robotic suit. And this experience is based on your performance. And you also get to see your loot that you picked up during the mission. And the combat in the game it's really good. It's engaging and it's varying somewhat. You start out with the game with just 2 abilities, but as you progress you get more. Or I guess the melee could be counted as a ability as well, since it has a cooldown, but well, the Colossus has a area of effect, AoE melee, so that's, well, I guess that's an ability. It's quite powerful, but this is only played in normal difficulty. Believe me, if you ramp it up, you will get killed. There are 3 different factions in the game who you get to fight. The Scars, the Outlaws, and the most powerful ones, these ones, the Dominion. Although you don't get to fight them in this scale, not yet at least. and I hope there will be more factions in the later parts, in updates, I mean. And as I said, this you also get to fight creatures out. If in free play you have creatures that you get to fight, and well, this one was on hard mode, so it took me, I think I died 3 times against this one. He throws rocks at you, so basically stand behind something and you won't get hurt, but well, you also need to shoot him, so you need to come out eventually. And well, every time I died he was at that HP level, so quite frustrating, but you get to respawn quite close to your death location. Unfortunately, there are no indicators that shows you where you died, so you have no way of knowing exactly where you died. But well, this is like the second or third time I died, so I knew exactly where I was. So I just returned, and eventually I kicked its ass. Oh, but it took a while. After a while, though, you get to, well, you probably will find some more abilities, and well, it will get easier, but I think this is on normal, so yeah. Still, I'm looking forward to do hard mode, and of course Grandmaster and all of those later on. The enemy variation is okay, I guess. Not much there, unfortunately. There are grunts like these, and then you have the heavies, which has shields for, I think they're heavy or elites, I think. Then you have some kind of legendary enemies, which are even more powerful, but not much else, unfortunately. Hopefully they will add more in the future. The Colossus has no shield, no energy shield that is, so instead he relies on a physical shield which can block incoming damage. Quite effective, actually. And then we have, of course, the ultimate. God, I love this. It's like the mini nuke from Fallout. And you can also customize your javelin to your full extent almost. You can of course change weapons and gear and your abilities. You have 2 damage abilities, I guess you can call it, and then you have 1 support ability. You can also customize your appearance, and I pre-ordered the Legion of the Dawn edition, so I got some armor pieces that I'm equipping, and I like the look of it. And of course I can change the paint job on them, because well, red wasn't my really favorite. And then you can also change the color, and you can change the material that the paint is on, like metal, fabric, soft, hard, rusted, whatever. There are a lot of options and a lot of colors, and apparently you can find more out in the world, in chests and all that, and you can also buy, of course, in the store. And the store, you can buy things for coins, with coins or with shards. Coins are the ones you earned in the game, so well, you can play the whole game and you can buy all stuff, everything in the store for the in-game currency if you grind hard enough. And I would say the grinding in the game is okay. It's not too much of a difficulty. And you can also change your emotes. You start out with these emotes, and you can find more and buy more and all that. We're promised more in the future as well. That's a good guy. Anyway, when you're not out on a mission or in free play and all that, you will probably spend your time either here in Fort Tarsis or the launch bay. More on that later in another video. Fort Tarsis is full of NPCs, and you will encounter no other players here. But you do get to encounter, well, other NPCs that you can talk to, like your friend Owen here. He's your cipher, a sort of a sidekick, I guess you would call it, although I don't think he would like the word. He's a bit different, but a good friend to have by your side. The game also contains, well, dialogue choices, although not any. They don't look very major. I don't know what the difference is, although BioWare says there is a difference when you, depending on what you choose in the conversation, but I guess you have to play it twice to really know why. And then we have the really interesting characters like this guy who wants to, well, he wants lanes for pedestrians. Oh well. Well, I will be posting probably more videos later on more of a mid-game and end-game materials. See ya!